Ask your employees one of my favorite questions. Now, what we're talking about is in the context of a workplace conflict. If you've been watching the series, first, we've had a couple of series before this one. We first went through the 7 choices of conflict resolution masters. Then we did the 5 actions. And what we're now doing in this series is applying them specifically to that employee that you hired and you were so excited. Remember, very rarely do we hire employees that we're like, okay, this one will work, right? We get excited, they get excited, you feel like you're coming together to do something great, and then it fizzles. So that's what we're looking at right now. I'm Nancy Schick of 30-Year Conflict Resolution and the author of this book, DIY Conflict Resolution, which has a lot of exercises for you to build these skills. But what we're doing in the videos is helping you get that right now, because I know a lot of you, when you're struggling with that workplace conflict, you do what I do when I'm got something going on, right? You go to YouTube and you start looking for how can I fix this right away, whether it's your plumbing or whatever, right? So I do workplace conflicts as an attorney and a mediator. And that's why we're applying this specifically to workplace disputes. I've had a 19-year-old, well, it's 19, not had it, I have it currently, a 19-year-old conflict resolution firm that deals with workplace conflicts like discrimination, sexual harassment, and worker misclassification. So the big question that I like to ask, no matter what kind of dispute I'm mediating or trying to resolve, is if you could have this go any way possible, what would happen? And do you know most people don't come ready to answer that question? So this is your little tip to start thinking about that whenever you're struggling in a conflict or a dispute. We have a tendency to go into, a lawyer's office, even a mediator's office, with this expectation that they're going to tell us what we deserve, right? And that's probably what happened when you were interviewing your employee, right? When they were still a candidate, is they came in and they were just like, please accept me, offer me something, right? And it put you in a position of power. But neither one of you, if you're in the conflict, there's a good chance that neither one of you really thought about what you were going to create beyond the hiring process, right? What were those goals you planned to pursue together? And now that you're in conflict, what is it that would have this go in such a great way? It starts there. And then what I do as a mediator is we start talking about how you can actually still have that. We can't fix the past, but we can always create a new future. So again, if you're interested in the book, I'll put a link in the notes to the video. And in the meantime, keep listening with your third ear for those hurts you can heal.